Welcome back to Crafts with Kiki, where you get to be cool and be crafty with me in the chassis. Now, if you remember, I had you all get some of these materials for our snail mail project. So let's go ahead and bring out our either cracker box or cereal box, some magazines, some glue, scissors, pencil, marker, pen if you like, and our measuring tape. So we're actually, and don't forget, we've got our postage stamps. So maybe you figured out what we might be making, but it's going to be something that we used to communicate with as kids. Have you guys ever sent a postcard before? Well, we're going to actually make our own postcards. So this is going to be super fun and creative. First thing you're going to want to do is kind of open up the box. And, you just want to take your time because this is going to get creative. You can actually send this to someone in your family, one of your friends. I'm going to go down to about a 5 by 7 because that's kind of a good size, I think. So just mark this here. And then kind of draw it up. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're having fun. We're making art. So, and let's see. We got just a little bit down here. All right. So this is kind of the canvas that you're going to work with. So you're going to actually cover this area here with all of your fun cutouts and whatever else you want to do. And then on the back, this is where we're going to write the message and put it in the mail and snail mail it off to your friends and family. So I actually have lots of different magazines here. I love the outdoors, I love music, I love events. So I just kind of suggest you kind of go through these different magazines that you like and see any words or pictures or anything you want to cut out. So this is a word that says wild because, who doesn't like to be a little wild and get into the wild. I know as we're all home and not really doing much traveling or spending much time with our friends and family, this is kind of a time to get away from that and dream and really kind of think of fun things you can send message-wise or photos, kind of like postcards from the edge of quarantine. There's all sorts of fun things you can say, but I kind of, I like this word wild. Now this isn't super messy, but you might want to, because you're using glue, you might just want to be careful and just, use part of the magazine to actually build your postcard on. So I actually have cut out a few other things already, so you all can actually continue cutting things, and it doesn't have to make sense at all right now, but just kind of see what you can put together. Now I'm going to kind of work on this so that you all can sort of see. I'm going to do it upside down, so just to make it interesting, right? So you're going to you just use your regular glue and you're just going to start putting the glue on here directly onto whatever you cut out. So you can see this first cutout I have are the beautiful snowy mountains because I love the mountains. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this down here. Now you can kind of just keep some of the box behind it exposed. I mean, it just depends on what kind of look you want to go for, but I'm just going to kind of quickly put some of these down, and I've got some different messages here that I like. Again, this is another picture of sort of mountains, kind of collage style. So we kind of call this collage. It's a little abstract and fun, and you just want to make sure that you get the glue mostly on the edges of all these pieces that you're putting down here. So, get all the glue on there, and then you can set this down here. Hang on. So we just need to remember to stay positive and reach out to our friends and family, and just remember that we're all in this together and we're going to get to the other side. Speaking of, I found something that says the other side, so I can't wait to get to the other side. So I'm going to put this on here, So yeah, just have a good time cutting out. You can even put someone's name with different letters if you want. Um, we have to create our happiness. So that's why art is so important. So we're gonna keep gluing here. And again, take your time. Guess what? You should probably make a few of these, honestly. Some for your friends at school that you haven't seen, some for your family that may not live close, or maybe they do and you just haven't been able to be together. Well, you could snail mail this to the neighbor if you wanted to. Feel the love right in the middle. All right, so this is kind of what mine looks like. And you're gonna kind of, you know, set this, let this dry. And then you can actually work on writing a message. So feel the love, we get to the other side, we love traveling, we like all of these things. So now, I'm not sure if you all have sent a postcard before, but when you turn it over on the back, what you want to do is draw a kind of a line in the middle. And then this is where the address goes. And then this is where your message goes. And then your stamp goes up in this corner here. I'm going to write this message to my niece and nephew. Dear Caleb and Addie, I miss you and I can't wait for adventures ahead post COVID-19. Sending lots of love from Denver. Love, Aunt Kiki. Yay! So then you can actually get the address of where you're sending it, write it in here, make sure you have their name, the street, zip code, and city and state. So have fun, and thanks for getting crafty with me today in the chassis. We'll see you next time with Crafts with Kiki. So be cool and be crafty.